the moon like a lichen. Hit your little boo with thunder and lightning. Cause I heard you and your crew don't like me. Fuck you won't do, nigga, fight me. Stick on me, shit, dare you to try it. We loud, bitch, loud, hell loud. Ain't nothing about me quiet. I get to the bag just to fuck up and check it. My bitch from the back with my hands run up. Then it's back to the how I'm speaking, it is who I am. The how I'm speaking, they could be fam. No matter what, I am. Goddamn, get left cause your money ain't right. Homeless mornings with them hungry nights. County blues, dirty white on whites. Boys swinging toys, ain't talking about Fisher Price. Pressure bus pipe, now this shit made a diamond. Gucci Black can tell you I've been grinding. Need a paper to finish my assignment. My wheels been turning, they needed alignment. Doing fashion now, I'm a designer. On the plane, I'm checking the climate. Can't fuck with niggas, yeah, they be telling. Same nigga done called you your brother. Try to sit down, have dinner with your mother. Try to lay dick in your baby mother. Just the tales of a motherfucker hustler. Lay it on them thick, peanut butter. Everything wavy. When you fuck with the ninja. Sir, that's what they calling me now. Yeah. Cause you know my government. Tell me you know who you fucking with. Cause I be your other shit. My bloodline part of the covenant. Underworld, I let the moon like a lichen. Hit your little boo with thunder and lightning. Cause I heard you and your crew don't like me. Fuck you won't do, nigga. Aight.
It's all Cinta on the beat.
927.
Not the whole lot.
South Pack Stew. In the dojo with Chinaman. Down in this section, she like, you got them cropped out hoodies. I got that work. Cause you know my government. That don't mean you know who you fucking with. Cause I be on other shit. My bloodline part of the covenant. Underworld, I let the moon like a lichen. Hit your little boo with thunder and lightning. Cause I heard you and your crew don't like me. Fuck you won't do, nigga, fight me. Stick on me, shit, dare you to try it. We loud, bitch, loud, hell loud. Ain't nothing about me quiet. I get to the bag just to fuck up and check it. My bitch from the back with my hands run up. Then it's back to the how I'm speaking, it is who I am. The how I'm speaking, they could be fam. No matter what, I am. Goddamn, get left cause your money ain't right. Homeless mornings with them hungry nights. County blues, dirty white on whites. Boys swinging toys, ain't talking about Fisher Price. Pressure bus pipe, now this shit made a diamond. Gucci Black can tell you I've been grinding. Need a paper to finish my assignment. My wheels been turning, they needed alignment. Doing fashion now, I'm a designer. On the plane, I'm checking the climate. Can't fuck with niggas, yeah, they be telling. Same nigga done called you your brother. Try to sit down, have dinner with your mother. Try to lay dick in your baby mother. Just the tales of a motherfucker hustler. Lay it on them thick, peanut butter. Everything wavy. When you fuck with the ninja. Sir, that's what they calling me now. Yeah. Cause you know my government. Tell me you know who you fucking with. Cause I be your other shit. My bloodline part of the covenant. Underworld, I let the moon like a lichen. Hit your little boo with thunder and lightning. Cause I heard you and your crew don't like me. Fuck you won't do, nigga. Aight.
It's all Cinta on the beat.
927.
Not the whole lot.
South Pack Stew. In the dojo with Chinaman. Down in this section, she like, you got them cropped out hoodies. I got that work.
Can y'all hear me? What up? What up to everybody that's on YouTube tapping in with me? That's a few people that's on YouTube that's rocking with me. I'm surfing with the ninja. So I'm currently running lives on 3 different platforms. I'm running off my YouTube and 2 of my Facebooks. Just playing some of this music. I'm dropping a mixtape tonight. My anniversary, 4-year anniversary is 420. Me and Wavy are celebrating our 4 years. So for the people who support my frat, my ninjas, my shinobis, I'm dropping some music for y'all. I got a couple guests that's supposed to pop in. My other 2 panel members are supposed to be popping in. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's on YouTube, everybody that's on my Facebook pages, my main Facebook page. I see a couple people commenting so far. Frat, what's up, bro? How you feeling, Jason? Hey, that's a real dope producer, engineer from where I'm from. I'm from Gary, Indiana. If you don't know, the 219 is for Gary, Indiana. I just dropped a freestyle. Me and Wifey drove out to Charlotte. Shout out to O. He showed us mad love. I enjoyed that. But I went out there. I did my thizzle. It's frat life, so you know what I'm with. Let's get it. Yeah, you already know, bro. But yeah, he's one of the original members of the frat. He started this journey with me. He's an Indiana producer. Reach out to him at Indy 500. Hey, JB, how you doing tonight, Queen? Again, hey to everybody. If I don't see your name on your comment, don't hold it against me, man. I'm working, doing the production, clicking buttons, seeing who's gonna pop in, and blase skippy woo. At the same time, I got to figure out how to keep things rolling. If people don't show up, if conversations get dead, you know how that go. This ain't scripted. I'm using my platform to simply have adult conversations and get more understanding on how other people think. We often share our opinions and feelings on this platform, whether it be YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and we be saying some real hard shit. And I just be wanting to get an understanding of, of everything. So what better way to do it than use my platform? What y'all got going on this Wednesday? Look, let me share this shit on some of my. Y'all do me a favor. Harris, hey, bro, how you doing? Y'all do me a favor, man. Go out, share the live in the groups, share the lives to your friends. Put it on their pages. I got people coming in from the panel. I got Pretty Tony coming in. BK. I see that Pretty Tony's actually in the back room, so I'm gonna let him in. And again, we're trying to have 7 people on the panel at least every episode. I mean, we got 2 right now, and it's cool. You fucking with it? Then I went with the chocolate color, the chocolate flavor. So I done threw the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate that energy, JB, for real. I'm gonna let Pretty Tony in, y'all. Again, bear with me. We ain't got no big production team, nobody working behind the cameras. This ain't scripted, which will make it, I think, much better. Come on in, Pretty Tone.
Yo.
What's up, Brody?
What up?
How you feeling? Them threads keep getting more jiggy. Hey, I appreciate that, man. We working hard, man. I got a dope back, and I got a great business partner. My wife is real great with pushing me to the limits. The process of learning is really getting dope. What's up with you, Pretty Tony? How you feeling tonight, bro?
I'm alright. I'm chilling, watching the fucking game, watching the games and shit. Lakers look like Lakers just took an L.
Lakers. So was it 1-1?
Yo.
I can't do a lot of things at one time. I forgot that the playoffs was on. I was supposed to have one phone set up with the game, this and some other shit, but whatever. Man, that ain't who playing now?
So I'm trying to see how far this game is. It's Wolves, the Timberwolves, and goddamn it, the Nuggets, and then the Heat and the Bucks.
Sports ain't how they used to be. All right, y'all. Look, these some of the topics. I'm gonna throw these topics out here for you guys, so y'all know what we talking about tonight. All right, some of the hot topics is Marcus Houston. It's been a lot of talk about him and his situation. They got certain terms for what they feel like he done. He married a young girl. We've seen it happen a lot, but times have changed where people are very opinionated about this shit. And again, let's use this platform about that. Pretty Tony, we ain't talking about the freak generation versus the millennials last week, did we?
No.
What you over there? It is 4:20 in what? A couple hours. Shout out to all my smokers, All my smokers, tap in, man. Tap in. What you
Oh
smoking out
nah,
of? If you smoking 420, you smoking. What you smoking out of? Put that in the comments for me. Tamika, what's up? Ray Neely, what's up?
I'm fucking with them camo wraps.
Camo wraps, bro.
The honey, yeah.
What flavor? I was
Honey.
you moving fast because I was finna say it, but I didn't want to be rude and shit. Then I'm like, fuck. Wifey didn't like the ones I had, bro. She been bugging ever since I started making her smoke them shit. She only want to smoke backwoods.
It's the nicotine addiction.
This man said a peace pipe. He say
Yeah.
he's smoking a peace pipe for 420, bro.
Oh yeah. That's how they got down. But yeah, no, it's the nicotine addiction.
Yeah, that's all it is. I be telling her, but I be probably sounding too like I'm trying to be too smart, or like I be watching too much YouTube now. I'm proud of you for real, bro. Seeing you so focused on one thing, even though you got other things going on, is dope. Y'all go cop some of this merch. And I really appreciate that, bro. That means a lot to me. And it's real hard. So salute to the other entrepreneurs out here that do have a lot of going on in their heads, because it's truly tough, y'all. With me being an independent, other independents can probably, you know what I'm saying, relate to me, man. We try to focus on one thing, but you don't know what's going to exactly get you in a position of winning. I see BK just came in. She in the back room. My bad, y'all. I told you I got guests popping on. These are two of the members of the panel. We're going to have 7 members of the panel. This is BK, the Bling Queen, Madden her to the stream. Other topics. I'm going to put these other topics up. Because I want y'all to know what tonight's topics is about. So yeah, we got Freaknik Generation versus the Millennials. What's up, BK? How you feeling, sus?
I'm good, and you? What's good?
And I'm blessed. I ain't complaining, man. I'm over here feeling lovely. Anniversary in a couple hours. 420 in a couple hours. Well, 420 every day, but
Right, every day for that. But happy anniversary to you and sis.
Thank you, sus. I appreciate that. What's going on with you? How was your day?
My day was wonderful. Just got the kiddos to sleep. That's what took me so long to hop in.
That's all good. We're gonna keep positive energy going on throughout this thing, y'all. We're gonna talk about books to read. That was a suggestion. You know, as grown folks, we need to maybe possibly suggest some different shit that we can digest intellectually. And books is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got time to read, you got the audio. So we're gonna be suggesting that as well, sharing that.
I got a good book for people to check out.
What's that?
It's called The Art of Love. One of my Facebook friends, his name is Golden. I'm gonna mess up the last name, Anaki or something of that nature, but he's the author, and he writes different books about us becoming unified in love. And I just purchased one of his books. I haven't got a chance to really get deep off into it, but I jumped into one of the sections that was talking about my zodiac sign. And,
You
yeah.
gotta write. You need to write. Are you able to write in the comments as well on the link I sent you?
I'm not sure. Let me see.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been rough, man. You know, 4 years. Who thought? Who thought 4 years? We got paternity to go. It's crazy.
No, it will only let me comment, and only people that will see it is me, you, and bro.
Okay. We got to figure that move out. The last 2 topics is the teacher. We've got the teacher versus student situation. I got the video loaded up as well. You know, this was a real big topic all over the social media platforms, and it was really crazy to see some of the people, you know, saying the shit they were saying. But I want us to all talk about it and be open-minded to, you know what I'm saying? Again, we don't have to agree with each other, but I would like to hear how y'all feel. And last but not least, oh no, 2 more. We got Puss in Boots, which is a situation that got to do with me. I've titled the situation Puss in Boots. You all, y'all know I got the picture and everything lined up. This motherfucker running around in these boots. But anyway, and then a high school childhood friend of ours, she had went viral not too long ago. Nia Williams, she had a post of something. What was the post about? BK, something about like if your kid get the fucking and have a baby.
Her post said that if her daughter, but she also made a comment that the same thing will apply to her son as well. That if they got pregnant or got somebody pregnant their senior year of high school, all senior activities are canceled.
Hold on, they talking to
I
me on YouTube.
mean, I
Go ahead.
mean,
Right. I personally agree. Now,
I
just
agree because that's it, to yay and nay. You know what I'm saying? Because we speaking on not knowing if, and I'm not even trying to say anything about her personally, just in general. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers parenting sometimes be setting their children up for failure as well. So this is contingent on,
facts.
yeah, you done been there, been doing everything you supposed to do. Oh yeah, if you just choose to be an irresponsible fuck, oh yeah, it's a wrap. All that senior shit dead.
Hold on, y'all. Before y'all go into that, y'all ready?
Oh,
Y'all, y'all was ready to eat. Oh my god! All right, hey, shit. Hey, before we do that, man, share some positive energy, man. How your week been? How was your day? You know what I'm saying? And don't forget to share any dark spot and show how you overcame that. Before we get into this commentary and get the expressing feelings on other people's shit, let's express our feelings on what people dealing with this week.
Well, this has been a testing week for me. My son is testing my patience with school.
School? He done hit a teacher?
So,
He done ran up on a teacher?
no, but he has been disrespectful to the teacher.
Okay.
He's been talking back, refusal to obey direct orders, so I just had to put him back on punishment again today, and he just got off today from being on punishment for a week. And I've even went as far as suggesting to the teachers and the principal, put him in school suspension, no recess, no nothing. And he can't respect the teachers. He can't respect her authority in her classroom. He don't get no special privileges. He don't do nothing.
D-Hawk, what's up, man? I just seen the homie pop in here. You sound like old girl mama. You sound like the girl that was fighting the teacher mama.
Hey, look, I don't uphold my kids in no wrongdoing. Now, you ain't gonna misuse my kid, but my kid ain't gonna be disrespectful to you neither.
But I mean, I could appreciate parenting like that. I was just saying that I don't know if did you guys see the post with what the mama posted?
That's not really the mom, but I did see that post.
Oh, so it's not the mama.
No, it's
I
not.
was
Really
worried
mom.
about that. I was worried
I've been
about that.
kind
And
of.
that's really one thing that the social media is making it so easy for somebody to suggest that they're the person dealing with the problem. And you be like, oh, see this motherfucker, you run with this shit. So who was that?
Now that I have no idea who it actually was, but it wasn't the mom.
Oh wow. Hey Chevy, man, talk to us, Pretty Tony, man. Let us know how's your week been so far, bro. How was your day?
Oh, it was alright. Shit, man, niggas better get with this AI shit. I mean, um, it's 2023. Ain't no more fucking excuses for people not to be up on this technology shit. You better get with it or get left, cause ain't gonna be nobody to fucking teach you this shit too far down the line once it gets cracking. Like, I've been fucking with this free AI generator on Bing. That shit kind of powerful, fam. I'll show y'all some shit. I just opened my Facebook back up. I'm gonna start posting some of the shit that I done
What you had
generated on there.
deactivated your Facebook?
Yeah, yeah.
What was that about?
So, in so many words, I'm an involuntary deadbeat. I have a child that I'm not really able to see. The last time I was able to see and speak to her was in 2016. So
I'm
it
sorry
can't.
to hear that.
It's all good. It's all good.
Wait,
You know what I'm
what was
saying?
the term? What was the term you used? I never heard that, but I liked it. I need to write that down.
Involuntary deadbeat.
Involuntary deadbeat
Mm,
shirts coming soon. Involuntary deadbeat
mm.
shirts coming soon. I'm letting y'all know right here. Right here, you heard it first.
I mean, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So however you look at the situation, motherfuckers gonna call me a deadbeat because I ain't been there, even though it ain't my fault. But hey, like you said, niggas take one side of the story and run with it immediately.
Facts.
But
That's
so
the world we live in right now, bro. That's the world we live in.
right, so basically, the mom has been making it real hard. You know what I'm saying? Impossible. I'll get to that. So there was a fundraiser that I happened to see going on her page that my daughter was having. So I hit a couple of people up personally and shit, like, hey, for all the energy that y'all used to put into talking about this shit, I need y'all to show up. Just
What you
get something. The whole thing about it is that y'all could leave messages. So I reached out to family, friends, like, hey, this is the chance to say, hey, your father is here, we here, you have a whole nother side of the family, all that shit. All I got was a bunch of fucking excuses. So
Mhm.
I spazzed out because my feelings was hurt. Because I felt like niggas let me down. I don't ask for favors. I was the one doing the favors. And the one time that I asked niggas to do something, I got left. So
mm.
yeah, I spazzed out and then I had to just shut my Facebook down for a minute because I got tired of seeing like motherfuckers in my inbox talking about they ain't got no money, but they spending money, and I ain't pocket watching, but you ain't even got to make that shit a factor. You know what I'm saying? Just it is what it is. Niggas
I
didn't
mean,
come through.
you entitled to feel like that though, bro. Don't
Right,
yeah. Don't
right. No, I'm saying I'm gonna feel like that, but at the end of the day, like I said, hey, niggas left me out there, and I felt like that's how I know like on some real shit, motherfuckers ain't built like me, like
yeah.
and it's just me personally because anytime somebody need me to do some shit, I'm there like Johnny on the spot. When I needed niggas, wasn't nobody there. Oh yeah, I was very yeah.
I got a
I'm
question.
all
I got a
what's up?
question. So with that being said, and how you feel, what's the learning curve for somebody else to learn from that? Like how to deal
Oh
with it or well,
oh yeah, and that shit just started hitting me like yesterday and shit. First things first, no matter
which
what. And this was one of the hardest things I had to learn. Nigga, like being a good person does not mean life is gonna treat you any better. In fact, people are gonna try to
Facts.
get over on you
I seen
if
you
you're
say
a
that in
good
your
person.
stories. Seen you say that in your stories. I didn't really get what you were saying, even though you said it. Like, go
Right?
deeper. Pause. Big pause.
Like
But go
people
deeper.
like you know what I'm saying? You have givers, you have takers, and then you have reciprocators. You know what I'm saying? So givers are gonna give.
Right.
Takers are gonna keep taking. Eventually, a giver will become a reciprocator. It's very seldom that a taker becomes a reciprocator. And then
Facts.
once a giver becomes a reciprocator, a lot of times that's the end of the relationship.
Uh. Uh.
You know what
Say
I'm
that
saying?
when the giver becomes the reciprocator, that becomes the end of the relationship.
Right. Because they're gonna expect something back. A taker ain't finna give you shit.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Facts.
See, I be needing. So, hey,
So look, don't expect anything from anybody, not even the shit that's owed to you. The second thing is, you know what I'm saying, when you do some shit, you doing it because you doing it out of your heart. Don't do that shit for
And don't
ego
expect to get nothing back.
and don't expect to get shit back. Um,
uh,
Third, you use those lessons to let people return, either look out for you or they burn you.
okay.
Now, if they burn you, that's the lesson you learn. You can't fuck with that person like that.
Y'all know I just learned today. I just learned
You know what I'm
big
saying?
lesson.
But yeah, that's what I learned. Basically, you can't expect what you would do for other people from other people. And when it
Right.
happens, like when it happens, just know like it's it's gonna come a time in your life more times than once that niggas everybody's gonna let you down. Everyone lets you down eventually.
That's why I don't have my high expectations. Like my
But
expectations low. I keep them low for people,
but
and if they do,
you still got to be optimistic because I tell people this shit all the time. You don't want to be like me. I'm fucking mean. I'm cold hearted and I'm jaded because of a lot of the shit that I've been through.
You know what? It's not so much the being mean and cold hard. Like I'm a good example of it. A lot of people, like Worthy can tell you, a lot of people think I'm probably like one of the meanest people that you will ever meet in your life. But in actuality, I'm probably one of the sweetest and most kind-hearted people that you will ever meet. I just have a very hard outer shell because I know people will try to get over on you and try to misuse you and mistreat you. And
Right, right,
before you even try to play with me, you're going to
right.
already know, hey, let me just leave her alone. But if you can
Man,
get past that and you can get to see that side of me and I allow you to see that, it's only because I know that I'm going to get it back from you as well.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. That shit was funny as hell, dude. That shit was
right.
fucking hilarious.
Hey, I'm for real. Like I don't. When people call me mean, like I wish I should have screenshotted and sent you to it. And this is something that people we have to get better at is learning the etymology of words.
Yeah.
The word nice originally meant to be foolish.
Huh? I didn't know that. And this
I'm
is
not going to be nice to nobody because I'm not foolish.
Right,
I treat you accordingly.
I'm finna look that up right now. The meaning of nice.
right.
The original. The
The
original.
the original meaning of nice was foolish, and I can't be foolish enough to be nice to you and allow you to take advantage of me.
Right.
See,
So I'm
this
a,
is exactly why
you get what you get from me.
I gotta erase all these pornos up out of here. But
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, you get what you and see me. I used to be real bad because see somebody do something small and I cut them the fuck off quick. Like you had one chance for me to fuck up and that was it. That that was it.
Depending on to me, depending on what that fuck up is, I don't see anything wrong with that.
see,
Yeah,
I'm so nice. I'll let you run over me.
No,
nah, cause see I'm a
no, I ain't gonna be
spaz
able to
out.
do it.
I'm a spaz out and want to do something to you
Okay.
because you know what I'm saying. Like you're
What's up,
not finna
Latroy? How
do.
you feeling, big bro, man? We got some people on YouTube, man. I just want to show them some
Oh,
love.
go ahead, go
My
ahead.
bad, bro. I apologize by cutting you off. Latroy Lowe, I think that's the homie from the 219. Uh, real cool guy. People take kindness for a weakness.
They
Hey,
do.
I agree with that. And not to get off subject, but I did want to bring note back to what you did. You said, BK, nice is originally a word borrowed from French, meaning silly or foolish. Years later, nice meant dissolute or extravagant in dress. From there, the word went on to be mean dress or precise about looks.
See,
Man, this is
No, I'm laughing. No, I'm laughing because so the etymology of words and slang. This shit finna fuck y'all up. So back in the like 40s and 50s, stiff dick man meant giving somebody a stern talking to.
what?
hmm yep.
Yeah. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So if you said if you said so if you said I had to get a nigga
Oh,
stiff
I'm finna
dick.
look that up.
You know what I'm saying? Pause. That means you have to talk to that nigga like, hey, you fucking up, my nigga.
But
Yeah.
that say a lot about we just don't know shit. We don't know shit if we don't go
mm-mm,
research it. If we
Oh
ain't digging for
yeah.
the answers, this outer shit that we think we know nothing. We know
And
nothing.
nothing.
see, so and that's my problem with fucking people because like nigga, Google exists, shit exists, the knowledge is there. The knowledge is there, and it's like nowadays because it's so readily available, niggas don't even want to absorb that shit. And when I say niggas, I mean universal. whatever race you
Right.
are, niggas in general. You know what I'm saying?
Well, can you really trust Google though, bro? I'm one of them. I'm like, I used to think that I could always Google everything until I
Yeah,
start Googling shit and then give some information and find out that's the wrong information. How do you
But
go
because
about?
when you
because our
use it,
problem
you
is.
gotta keep digging and going down
So
the
you said
rabbit
what?
hole.
So you said what I was going to say. If you look up one study, you want to look up another study, and then you want to look up another study, and then you compare all their statistics. See, like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they'll go look up some shit depending on the source that they're looking up. Like, you know, people just don't know. Like, if I want to look up something that's pertaining to science, I'm gonna go look at the fucking the science, the one joint that they have, that all the fucking scientists they look at, they tested and retested, and was like, okay, this is a fucking scientifically proven thing. You know what I'm saying? Shit
Case
like that.
studies.
It's all about knowing how to research as well.
That's what I'm saying. How do I need to know how? Like now I'm to the
It
point where
depends.
you can't just tell me anything. I'm a question everything. I want to know why it's
But you're
brown.
supposed to question
You're
everything because
supposed to
even the
question it.
stuff that's written down in book is still written by man. So you
So
know it's still fucked up somewhere.
and you
Well,
take that and you say, I have a question about this. So then you look that up. And then you say, either your question is answered or you like, nah, I still got a question about this. So you keep digging. Like she said, for whatever it is, it turns into a rabbit hole. Like, for instance, let's say okay. But it was one time I upgraded my computer. Okay? That shit kept fucking crashing. It kept fucking crashing, and it was pissing me off. So I looked up some shit, and it was like it said this. So I tried that shit, and it didn't work. And I kept just doing the first thing that I saw. So I just
right.
stopped, and I was like, "Fuck it." I'm finna look up a bunch of shit, and I'm gonna see what everybody say. Did that shit. I was like, "Oh, so it's most likely these couple of things." Did corrected those things, and then I fixed the problem. You know what I'm saying?
So that was just the
And
process of elimination, though.
and a lot of times that's what it is because
Google
unless
is
you
just a search engine. It's it search the internet for keywords. That's what the homie on YouTube said. It's just a search engine.
And that's all it is.
that's
It's
all it
just a
is.
big ass
Yeah.
dictionary and
It's
encyclopedias and
I
thesauruses
mean
and everything just crammed in one.
it
But I
just
heard
it only
a good analogy the other day. Um, he was using it pertaining to something else, but it can go for this. You can look at it like this. When you dangle a carrot, you can look at that carrot as knowledge. Which animal do they always dangle a carrot and tie it in front of? A ass. Because a donkey is always going to chase and chase and chase and chase and try to get that knowledge, but never obtain it. The only animal that's going to get that carrot is a rabbit. And the only way that rabbit is going to get that carrot is being down in that hole and pulling that information down. So it's up to you to go down in them holes and go down in that rabbit hole and go down different tunnels and different chambers and different avenues of gaining the knowledge that you want. If you really want it, you're going to be like that rabbit and get that carrot. If not, you're going to always be like an ass chasing it and never get shit.
and
Oh,
utilize your human resources. So
Facts.
if you want to know where to start on some shit, ask somebody.
well, that's what this is what this platform is for, bro. If I don't ask the questions that I notice that people don't ask, other people can't see it done. And for an example, a lot of people are scared to ask questions.
His hands up.
People are scared to give each other props. People are scared to give their opinion, like or take criticism. I'm a show that sign and
Man,
everything. So as we talk more and more, people gonna be like, "Is Worthy slow?" No, I just want to learn. Is
hey,
Worthy afraid? No, I ain't afraid to ask shit, and we
hey,
should be afraid.
hey, niggas of both sexes will put their whole pelvis in somebody's mouth on the first night. They better not be scared to ask shit. they better not be scared to ask shit.
Oh shit.
Hey, it's gonna take us so hard to build a fan base because they ain't gonna like how we talk about life. We keep life too
They
funky,
not.
bro. If we ain't talking about vaginas and penises and messy shit, they ain't gonna stand around.
They not.
The homie said research SEO. It stands for search engine optimization. There is an algorithm. Google has to increase your information to the top of the results.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
And hey, Leroy, we definitely, Latroy, my bad. We definitely appreciate you commenting. You know what I'm saying? However long you here with us, we appreciate you, especially the intellect that you dropping in the comments, bro. Again, this is what it's for. We want to entertain and say juicy shit. Of course, I always got some mess going on, but at the same time, we try and learn. Who better to learn from than my peers? Like I did not know nice meant being foolish.
I didn't either. I just learned it. And I'm like, well, I know it. I'm finna share this information.
I don't see why you wouldn't share.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, hey everybody, pdfdrive.com. That's it has a lot of books in PDF format.
pdfdrive.com.
pdfdrive.com.
Bro said not the whole pelvis. Yeah, that was a climax pause, but that was top notch jokery. We said some shit right there. I think the reason why early Gary rappers like CCA Thugged Out, motherfucker like that, was too raw. Yeah, but it's still like that. I want you to
Man,
I kind of get what you comment. What y'all get from what bro commented? Can y'all see his comment?
You said some shit right there. I think the reason why early Gary rappers like CCA Thugged Out motherfuckers So
hold your arms up, girl.
Hey, hush up. I just told bro that.
I'm gonna say yay and nay. And the reason I say that is because CCA was really starting to make moves. Like, nigga, they was like, had they not caught them charges, like they would have blew up. I don't think it was. I don't think they were too raw because they were of the times, which is why one of the reasons they were successful for their time. You know what I'm saying? Um, Hell, even Thugged Out did a song with Gucci, and I like that shit.
Shout out to CCA and Thugged Out, man.
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
That rock and roll.
Yeah, that shit on my YouTube playlist. I fucked with that shit.
I fucked with it too. That's actually one of my favorite Thugged Out songs. I mean, I like they classics, but that's up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what song is that? I might need to go check that out. Or I probably heard and just
rock and roll. Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Thugged Out, Gucci.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I'm lost. I didn't know what that comment really meant at that point. That's why I let y'all read it. What did y'all get from it?
I wasn't too sure. Maybe he was saying like we're too raw.
Oh, Gary folks.
No, yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. We as a whole are very, very outspoken, and we
very.
But you know what? We all don't keep it real. We raw, but we don't keep it real.
Yeah.
So what is raw when it ain't real? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I used to wonder, like, why do they hate this nigga James so much? It's like because the nigga will not keep his fucking mouth shut. And he shit they don't like. Man, I'm saying,
and he ain't just got like that.
Right. Like, man, I used to be like, why do they hate this nigga? Oh, because they don't like what he's saying. They'll be all right.
Okay, he went deep into details of what he commented. He said, that's why they didn't blow up. I don't think the world was ready. Look how long it took for Twister to be mainstream. I agree with you.
Yeah.
It went commercial, or it felt like they couldn't be used in a certain way or whatever. I could like that too.
I feel like it's an area thing. Like the reason I say that is because like man, ain't no way in hell Twister took that long to get out like that. I mean, but on the low, because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, wasn't like didn't fuck with his career. Like I used to be a hardcore Twister fan. Like
That's because I think it's because you're from the Midwest. You know, you think about
there were verses of his that I knew that nobody has ever heard before. You know what I'm saying? If I was on some whole shit, I could pass that shit off as my own. Anyway, like the nigga got a song with Shaq.
I know that.
You know what
What?
I'm saying? Yeah, Twister got a song with Shaq, nigga. Back when Shaq was like,
Okay.
yeah, man, yeah. Anyway,
That's big
um,
though, low
So
key.
that's like 93
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Back when Shaq was on that shit, you know what I'm saying? Um,
Okay, okay.
so he was really doing it. It's just like, and this is gonna come up in I think one of the other topics. I think the Freaknik topic because of the times. Um, just how readily available it is. You know what I'm saying, it starts to become, you know what I'm saying? At that time, uh that was really before niggas wasn't really fucking with the East because you know the East and the West was running things. You know, when that shit happened where Outkast came and you know what I'm saying, won that shit and was like told them niggas the South got something to say
You
and it
say,
started moving
yeah,
to then after that, Chopped and Screwed and the Houston music started jumping off. So it was like just everything just needed its time, which is why some of these older rappers can still make noise right now, as long as they did.
true,
Shit. The rap
true.
game right now is in a state of emergency.
The
I feel
rap,
like.
the yeah, go ahead, my bad.
No, you good. That's all I wanted to say. It's in a
No,
state
I
of
was gonna
emergency.
say the rap, the from yay and nay, like it's ugly and it ain't if you know what you doing out here, like shit, like I can't even think of that shit. You could post your music and they pretty much handle all the you ain't gotta register, but you still gonna get the bread because they doing all the other shit. Like it's it it's easy, but niggas just fucking up
I
the
think
game right now.
it take
The craft of it is gone.
yeah,
It
that's what I said.
sucks.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Like,
With
I salute these kids now because they are able to make their money. They don't have to too much worry about like, labels fucking them over. You know what I'm saying? They can get out and stream and make their own money themselves.
right,
But the actual craft of it, the storytelling, the art behind it,
The
it's
hustle
gone.
behind it, the real
it's
grind. Like
Yeah,
and
the
see,
real grind, it's gone. They don't.
and that's what
It's
I was
it's not
saying.
appreciative now.
It ain't, and that's why, because there's artists out there like that, but they not getting the pub that they should. Like, you know what I'm saying? For the female artists that's hot right now, there's some female artists who nigga can spit. Like Shay Nor,
Yeah,
that girl can spit. This new
you
chick,
naming underground people. I ain't never heard of her.
no, she
What
on.
what's her
Uh,
name?
Shay Noir, as the French word for black, Noir. You know what I'm saying? This new chick that just came out, Scarlet. She doing a track with Buster. She can spit. You know what I'm saying?
I've never heard of these people. That I don't
I've
know why.
never heard of these females either. I'm gonna have to
Right.
go check them out.
New music,
Even
new
with
music.
even with that, you know what I'm saying? Like nigga, Buster, West Side Gun, and all them niggas, they our age,
Who who
still
who you
making music.
who you rolling with? West Side Gun or Benny the Butcher?
If I gotta be honest, I know more West Side Gun songs than Benny the Butcher, but Benny is a stronger artist. Benny got like that nigga can like Benny can rap, like that nigga can rap, like. But I fuck with like West Side's whole everything, like
Catalog.
yeah, like hit from Hitler from the first one to the last one, nigga. I was looking for that shit, nigga. I
Hitler wears
need it,
Hermes.
nigga. I need it as soon as it drop. I need it.
See, that's the type of growth I want as far as my experience. Like I'm not when I do the music, like Brianna said, I'm doing it for that type of experience, the hustle, the grind, not the quick fix. I mean, I would love to blow up, but I don't really want the computer shit and all that behind me. I want to hear people say, man, you remember when he dropped True Story? You remember when he used to be this artist's name when he used
Wait,
to rap
so
for 2
speaking of that, so think of True Story. I want you to think of who you were in True Story, okay?
All right.
That nigga is still in that whole swag.
Man, bro. But question, is he still in the is he Brianna probably lost? She probably just sitting there like,
I'm
huh?
letting y'all have this. That's why I'm just gonna sit here and take my smoke break, y'all.
Man,
Y'all handle that. I'm not a music
man.
head.
Look, what did I say? Yeah, but I don't. My question is he doing this on purpose or is this organically happening through life, like showing this?
No,
Because
this sounds like something that he's been doing, and that y'all would have eventually bumped heads anyway. Like he like the nigga is trying to like when I heard him talking this shit, I'm like, he's even trying to get his like voice and inflection the same. Like I hear that shit. You know what I'm saying?
interesting. I did. I seen him when I met him. He wasn't wearing ninja mask, and when I see,
My boy, you see it and don't want to see it, and it's cool. That nigga, hey, the nigga's
I'm
trying
being
to steal.
nice. I'm
He's
being
trying to
foolish.
steal. He trying to steal your whole. He trying to steal your whole wave. I mean, the shit is mad unauthentic because for one, I know I saw it and it stank and that shit ain't right. And two, the next person that he feel like he fuck with his shit, he gonna change up his motherfucking swag again. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, he a chameleon. Like niggas like that are dangerous.
Yeah, yeah. They how you feeling some type of way, man. I'm not gonna allow a motherfucker to get to me like that, man. I'm gonna see. Let me see if I can pull up this video of the teacher and the student. Um, See if we could play it real quick. Get them to that conversation. Um, yeah, that was pretty wild. The whole I don't even think the situation was as wild as the comments that I was seeing people say and how they felt and what they would do. You got people who ain't got their kids talk about they would have went up there and fought the teacher and it would have been smoke. And my response, I'm like, CPS, fight them, your baby daddy and everybody else. That teacher, I mean, I know she ain't had no drawers on and all. I get that. I get that. She ain't had no drawers on. But let's be real. Like, do that matter
Now,
more?
Like I'm
I
on
ain't gonna hold you up. Now, again, we already had a glimpse of my parenting style. I definitely would have been on my kid top, but I'm sorry. I'm an Aries. You know anything about us?
my mother's in Aries.
Teacher catching it too, cause
On my mama.
keep your
On my
hands off
mama.
my child.
Now,
Now I'm
now.
gonna fuck my kid up first because they was completely out of line. They shouldn't have. They crossed so many boundaries that it
I'ma
was
keep it.
ridiculous.
I'ma keep it even funkier.
But I'm gonna beat your ass because don't put your hands on my kid.
I'ma keep it
Is
even
it? Is it?
funkier.
Girl, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
So, in this instance, because the little bastard swung on her first, you allow one and a wrap up because fuck all that. Like you allow one and a wrap up, and you know what I'm saying. Like anything after that, we got a box. Like
He said a
because
one in a rap. I love it though, bro. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna
like
yeah.
I ain't gonna
you
hold you up.
allowed that because like this look like you hit them like nigga, what is you own? Like look at the size difference. Like let's say this teacher could really like has some like hands. What if she just would have picked this little bitch
I
up and
low
earthed
key,
the
I
fuck?
think she do. She was just probably taking it easy because it was.
Man, like she could, like these kids, like, and then on the flip side, and this is why I'm on both sides of it, because in what household do you think you finna you think you finna do this, to the point like,
Shit, from the
so
looks of it,
I'm
from the
not
looks
finna
of
do
it, a
shit.
lot of households, bro.
Like
From the
I'm
look,
not
it's a
finna
lot.
do, like it look like the parents ain't gonna do shit, and that's wild in itself. Like you send your fucked up child to school for these teachers to have to pretty much deal with and raise.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm on both sides of it, but no, don't wear my child out. But yeah, no,
Right. Now
they st-
you can't beat my kid up in a
right,
manner in which I'm not gonna beat my kid. Like
So,
you
right.
said,
so
my
that was
kid
the
swung
issue.
on you. You got every right to pop her back one good time and
One
restrain her.
So was that the issue?
Everything after that, you gotta catch these hands for.
on my
That
life.
was the issue. That's what you're telling me. The issue wasn't that she put her hands on her. It was just
You took
the.
it overboard.
Okay.
And
He fought her
I
like
had
a
a
woman.
homegirl that pointed this out that I didn't even think about. You ain't got no panties on. You all on top of my child. Baby, I don't know if you got herpes or
Hey,
anything that can now get on my baby, and now my baby messed up for life.
Your baby should cover her
Granted,
hands
she
up.
put my baby. Granted, my baby put their hands on you. All my child should have got was a one and done because that's what they did to you. Now
Oh,
you got my kid all fucked up for life and shit. So now I really
right,
gotta beat your ass. Cause bitch, who you think gotta pay for all this medicine and shit? Oh, me. So I'm gonna fuck you
right.
hey,
up.
okay, look. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate because I watched it, and at first I was so 100% with the teacher. This before I even talked to wifey. Then I watched it again, and I was like, you know what? I'm with the teacher, but I don't. The energy wise, I'm like that was too much. But then I tried to analyze it from a real psychological standpoint, like the PTSDs and what different people go through, the age difference, uh,
Mm-hmm.
everything from the body language of the teacher when she reacted to the flinch. Because then I started putting myself in that predicament, not as just a kid, but as the teacher. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
these kids different. These motherfuckers got hands. They can fight. I mean, that girl that couldn't fight, but you know, these kids
But
will.
if you, I don't know if you noticed, since this video has popped, a lot of old videos have started resurfacing. I just saw one earlier today of a girl. She beat the fuck out the teacher, made the teacher fall and break her leg. You know
What?
what I'm saying?
For real?
Yeah,
So listen,
yeah.
that's why I'm saying exactly what I'm saying. That's why I say I agreed with it. I'm like, yeah, you done put you holding my child face to the flow. Then I can go further and start like you holding her face to the dirty flow. But again, we gotta think with 2023. These kids, like I love everybody, no different, but especially I love the kids. These kids will smoke you and turn you to a
Facts,
substitute pack. They will put you in a
facts,
wrap. You would be alive.
facts,
So with that
facts.
being said, I get it, y'all. You would probably be mad and want to fight, but would you really? Because, like, damn, man, that's got to be a hard job. No different than the
I
police.
can't speak for nobody else. Again, you gonna have to catch these hands
Because
because you took it too far.
I ain't mad at you. I'm with you on
You
it.
know,
I don't necessarily
you
agree
know.
with you.
It don't get me wrong because I see both sides of it. I get and I empathize 100% with the substitute.
Man,
She should
because
not have had to deal with that at work. But the parent in me is never understanding anybody pummeling my child for any reason. I don't care what they did.
So that was a
Bitch,
other
that
that was
ain't your
side,
a
job.
because on the
Keep your
other side,
don't.
I'm like, if one needs, because I'm,
Mm-mm.
if I'm the teacher, One of these little niggas think they finna boy, I'm finna knock you the fuck out. Fuck you mean? Like, I'm finna lay you.
But it could have been worse. That's what. Let's watch the video. Can we watch the video together, y'all?
Let's watch it.
Let's watch the video. Let's get the video on.
Why does the rules not apply to everybody else? That's my phone. No, you did not keep nobody else's phone. And you finna give me my shit. Don't touch me. That's on my mom. Don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me.
Nah, my shit ain't how it's supposed to be, so we can watch it how we should.
Why does the rules not apply to everybody
But I'm
else?
sure everybody
No,
was
you
seeing
did
the
not keep
video.
nobody else's phone. And you finna give me my shit. Don't touch me. That's on my mom. Don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me.
Did it play? Cause I can't see everything.
It's not playing like it's supposed to.
I'm working on getting a new computer for next month, man. Cause I know this shit gonna really pick up. But I don't know, man. I ain't with y'all on that. So we 2-1 with that. Y'all said y'all would have gave them teacher the hands.
I mean, that's just the parents in me.
That's just
the parent in me. You know what I'm saying?
Parent.
That's not that I don't understand or saying that if it was me in the sub position that I wouldn't have done the same, because I would have.
On my life.
But the parent in me is never understanding you going that far with my child. Like, I get it. I understand it. And I'm not saying that my kid was right. I'm not upholding their wrongdoing. But that's my job.
I'll say it. If I didn't have kids, I'll be 100% on the side of the teacher.
But since you got kids, you gotta still see. I'm different.
And that's my thing.
And it's not even
throughout the whole thing.
It's just something like.
I'm not even nowhere near on the side of the child. You catching these hands,
right,
is indirectly to do with my kid. It's more so I'm taking disrespect that, hey, I went through all this labor and time to push this little kid out. I didn't carry this motherfucker in my belly for 10 months. I'm raising him. I'm spending all his money. If somebody gonna discipline him to that degree, baby, it's gonna be me. Cause my thinking don't just go for the sub, it go for anybody. I don't care who you is. My mama, your mama, grandmama, aunts, uncles, whoever you is. You can discipline my kid, but don't take it overboard. Don't do something in a manner that I wouldn't even do.
Right.
So since you doing that, I'm gonna take it as you disrespecting me. So now if you disrespect me, you got to see me.
All right, I'm gonna let y'all have that one. My son or my daughter's just gonna be beat up. They gonna be getting laughed at every day.
I mean, they can get laughed at for getting beat up. They gonna actually get laughed at for catching 2 beats because the teacher ain't even gonna be the first person I beat up. I beat my kid up first. You finna get 2 of them in public in front of your class since you want to clown.
But this is what I told wifey. When I did say I would want to fight the teacher, I said I wouldn't ask for the fade in public. I wouldn't do it in front of my child and make her feel like, you know what, but I would want the fade like on some other shit.
Exactly.
But not a public fade, like a
I wouldn't have did it at the school. I'd have had to catch you out at the bar. You know what I'm saying? Walmart. You know, I caught you out. I wouldn't have did it with the kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give my kid the pleasure. You know, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like I'm finna figure, stalk your Instagram, your Facebook, find out where you go with, who you be with, you know, and I'm finna catch you. Cause you ain't just finna get away with pummeling my kid. But my kid is the one who's gonna be embarrassed because not only did you get beat up by the sub, now you just got beat up by your mama.
You just mad because that lady put her vagina on that little girl back. That's what she get.
That too.
No, she fought like a grown woman. Like I said, if she hit you once, you couldn't. Like
I don't know. I think she took it easy, bro.
Nah, like cause
He said,
And
nah.
Nah,
if
she
I
ain't
want
take it
like
easy.
straight up, like if I want to like
I
I'll
mean,
wrap
she
it
could
like
have restraint. She should have used a little bit more restraint.
yeah, like I'd have hit it because I hit a kid in the chest
She
before.
could have just backed her up and then put her in a full Nelson.
Wait, Chevy. We not finna let you just. We ain't finna let you just get on, go on past with that. You said you'll hit a kid in the chest.
In that instance, yeah, I'd have just hit him in the chest, knocked the wind out of him.
No, you gonna kill a kid.
No, I'm not.
BK.
You gonna kill him.
No, I'm not. I don't want to hit him in the face. I want him to stop. So, like, shit, like that's
Man, I would have took a kidney shot better, not the chest. We ain't gonna play
okay.
with the heart.
What
Right,
is up
no,
with
right,
you
We
guys?
gonna play with the heart and the lungs, man.
right there in the
The
solar
kid could have
plexus.
asthma,
Hey,
anything.
right,
So we're not
right
gonna
there
play
in the
with the chest.
soul, right there in the solar plexus, just real quick, just that's the
Hit him in his arm. What is wrong
end of
with
the
y'all? Talk
discussion.
about a kidney shot and punching him in the chest. Y'all going to jail.
Wait, on my life. Hey,
I mean,
just like as soon as we walk in that motherfucker, we gonna see red and gonna knock the teacher out. We going to
Oh, me,
jail.
y'all, right? Yeah, y'all own one, bro.
We going to jail, nigga.
I mean, if I hit him in the arm, I'm still going to jail. So I'm gonna make
Man,
my hit count.
They gonna at
man.
least be like, they're gonna be like, well, she did hit him in the arm. Like, come on.
Fuck they ain't. They gonna still charge me with assault. So I
Y'all
mean,
crazy as hell
He'll
for
be
that.
alright.
All right,
He was
I'm gonna
alright
make
when
it
he
count.
swung on me, nigga.
let's
He'll be alright.
let's go to another subject, man. Hey, we definitely, I'm definitely going live in the morning when after wifey go to work. I'm gonna go live in the morning and recap because I don't know, man. For some reason, the numbers be crazy. They fluctuated the other night. We had hella people watching. When we started, it was a lot of people, but of course they thought it was gonna be super messy and gonna be talking about Buddy the whole time. But we're gonna figure this out, y'all, because I know that we can really have these folks entertained in a great way where they getting good information and they laugh. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So let's go on to the Marcus Houston shit. And it's really, this has a special place in my heart because growing up, Marcus Houston was not only I liked him as an entertainer, but I think I liked him more because people kept, oh, you look like Marcus Houston. You know, ain't nothing cooler than me
No, the fuck you don't.
famous, huh?
No, the fuck you don't. That's an insult.
I didn't think it neither. I didn't think
That's
it
an
neither. I
insult.
used to hear it a lot.
Marcus Houston looks like a bug.
Hey,
He has
but
always been unattractive to me.
but fuck what you heard. That nigga was the man in the 90s.
In the 90s.
He was, but you know what? Like
Batman.
I was.
Man.
Don't get
Hey,
me wrong. I was a
Aaron
huge
Rodgers.
fan of Immature. I had they pictures all on my wall, but I was not checking for
Hey,
Marcus Houston.
hey,
Was
what was the name of
nothing
that
attractive
magazine,
about him ever
homegirl?
to me.
What was the name
Man.
of that
Mm-mm.
magazine
All
y'all
right.
used to get all the R&B pictures out of?
What was it? Word up.
Word up.
Yeah.
Word up.
I just wanted you to say that to take niggas back. That's all.
Yeah, because that definitely take me back with the one eye patch. You have Romeo
That's the one I loved, Romeo.
and
Yes.
Drummer Boy. See, you like
Yes.
them grown guys. You was a little hot head, little hot booty girl. You like them boys that look like they can go in a liquor store.
I'm trying to tell you, he was
It was
hot.
called
Man.
Immature though. They was called IMX. Then they changed to IMX.
No, it was
Yeah.
immature, and then when they
Sure.
got
Then it was,
grown, they weren't immature
uh-huh.
anymore, so they turned to IMX.
MX.
Uh,
Yeah.
what did IMX mean?
It was just a shorten of immature, pretty
man.
much.
And then
But they
shit.
I done done
Shit was
something to my
crazy
they've
crazy.
like
grown up.
that. Like in the 90s, early 2000s, that shit was a crazy time anyway.
But okay, so of course they said that he been dating a girl since she was 18, 17. I seen a lot of comments where people were saying he was basically grooming her. You know, they got
Mhm.
terms. You ain't over there, Tony.
Man, yeah, like
Take it
for
over.
That
one.
nigga old
So
enough to be her fucking daddy.
But
But
first and foremost, this is a cultural issue that for off top we not gonna agree with because this is not culturally accepted here, like it would be in some places. Um, Second,
now or period, because shit, my daddy was 30 years older than my mama.
that so time wise and geographically,
Yeah, okay. I'm with
yeah,
you.
I mean, don't
yeah.
get me wrong, I get it, but
Oh no, that was
as a woman, I see so many red flags in it. And I'm not
I'm getting
saying
to
that it's
that.
not possible. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's impossible for an older man and a younger woman to actually fall in love and it be genuine because it's very much possible. But in most cases, it's not genuine.
And a lot of it,
And,
and I feel like a
and
lot of it
it's,
comes from this,
mm,
like the girl doesn't have any life experience at all.
mm-hmm,
And then second off, like I'll be 38 this year. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't married and I was, you know what I'm saying, back on the dating scene, I mean, it ain't nothing. It honestly ain't nothing a woman under 26 could do for me anyway. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me because for the most part, I mean, we all know we grown now. You know, you really ain't been through shit until yeah, for the most part, on average. So
So does that qualify for you not being with somebody that age because they ain't been through nothing?
not even.
I'm just asking because I'm
No,
asking the
I
question
get
that
it.
I think people should ask at least and get
I,
answers to.
that shit gray as fuck because, like she said, in instances it works because motherfuckers go through shit or people are raised a certain way. Maybe the level of maturity on both ends is, they meet in the middle. So the shit works. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think a lot of stigma is put on it as well because we immediately just think of an age gap and we just think of all the years. Like, ew, when they were this age, they were still a baby. Well, he's not trying to fuck the baby, so I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It do
you
it,
know
it,
what?
it leads you to
Now,
believe.
see, my thing is at a certain age gaps don't really matter. Like a
I agree.
30-year-old woman with a 50, 60-year-old man, I can see it.
You, on my
You
life,
both
you
live. Y'all both have life
on my
experiences.
life.
They may be a little different, but you're both grown, mature adults that have
Right,
made a conscious decision to love each other and to be committed to one another. I would never look at that weird,
right.
but I will always look at it weird for a 38-year-old man to be wanting to be with the 18-year-old who just 2 years ago was a child, someone whose brain is not fully developed,
I hear
And there
you.
we have it.
someone,
And
I
there
hear
we
you.
have it.
I hear you.
somebody just
But
serious.
but if they 18, they grown, right?
No,
From a
they're legal.
From
See,
a
we
legal
legally they're
standpoint.
from a
grown.
Okay.
legal standpoint,
Legally they're grown.
they
So it's
are
it's not about
grown.
it's about the term and how it's used there. They're grown
And
legally.
see,
Oh yeah.
and this is where it teeters on the pedophilia because all it takes is legal terminology for an age group to get changed, and bam, you old enough to,
Then it's okay.
depending on your state you live in, the age of consent. Indiana is 16 or 17, something like this.
Yeah.
So legally, you're 38, 39, 40 years old, you can go fuck a 16, 17-year-old because legally she can give her consent or he can.
Mm.
That's a
I mean, but
fucking
we.
child. Their brain
Oh,
ain't even fully developed until they're about 25. So
So the
how would you feel comfortable having sex
is this
with
a
a
fact?
child?
Is this the fact you're throwing out there, sister? And I'm only asking because we want to make sure we throw out informative facts so everybody walks
Yes.
away learning something. So your
Your
brain,
brain does
oh,
not stop and completely mature until you're, I might be off with the age a little bit, but it's
I'm
no
gonna look it
older
up
than
right now for you.
25, no younger than 21. So basically, you're
I'm
still a
looking it up right now
kid.
for you.
Yeah, look it up, bro, because that's
Yeah, look it up for me.
we on
But
that learning.
Yep. So
your brain is still maturing.
the general consensus is about 25. It says mid to late 20s.
Uh, Interesting. So we in all agreements. We feel like after about 25, then you got.
You do whatever you want to do
I
because
mean,
you're
because
pretty much established of who you are. You pretty much know what you like, what you don't like. You
yeah,
got some life
yeah,
experiences,
yeah,
so you are
yeah.
mature enough to
Facts.
navigate a relationship.
Mm,
Anything before that, all you need to be doing is on a journey of self and learning self. And you ain't gonna learn nothing about yourself at no 18, fucking no 38-year-old man. And
Man,
he knows.
so we
I,
just basically that he taking advantage as a man. You taking advantage, in your opinion, you taking advantage of that woman because she's young
Exactly.
and she hasn't matured mentally where she can
And
you
even.
he is
Mark,
going
you Marcus
to
Houston,
warp her
you can go to.
brain to think the way he wants a woman to think.
Well, they were
Yeah,
saying.
And that's not fair.
So
yeah.
look, when I started doing the research on it, the little research I did, of course, the rabbit hole started opening up, and wifey has worked close with Raz B, and the first thing that
Mm-hmm.
pop up is the whole they sexual encounter,
Mm-hmm.
and them stating that Raz B stating that Marcus Houston
Hmm.
uh
Hmm.
did some things to him physically,
Mm-hmm.
and Chris, what's the other one name? Chris.
Chris Stokes.
Yeah, and then I kept going down a rabbit hole. I'm like, whoa. And they like, yeah, they stayed in an apartment, a 1 bedroom apartment together, and this nigga
Mm-hmm.
Chris Stokes is a millionaire at this time. And I'm like, but again, this is what goes on in the industry. So
Mm-hmm.
they allow this. These people, parents allow their
Mm-hmm.
kids to get molested and stuff to happen to them
Mm-hmm.
in order to be famous and for them to get
Mm-hmm.
money. So it's the rabbit hole. You got to do your research and don't just stop.
Exactly.
Let me
One,
interject real
I
quick.
mean, and my thing with the whole Raz B situation, how many men do you know are going to go with a platform at that has a name, going to go public and say he was molested? Most men taking that to their grave.
hold that thought, cause I'm respond to that. What you was finna say, Tony? What you was finna say, Tony? Did you remember?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, it's a hot list of words that we need to go over that we have to say a different way so it doesn't fuck up the algorithm.
Okay,
Okay,
Like pedo is one of them.
true.
Peter. Let's hey,
Yeah, they will flag us for that.
Yeah,
let's make sure we got that together for the next one for sure. For sure, like
yeah, yeah. I
even
got you.
even with some of the words we use, I know we can use profanity, but even the N
Oh no,
word.
it's profanity and even the N word is good, but just like pedo is one of them, and
R,
great.
can't say that.
Oh,
Offing yourself, the S word, you can't say that.
They
that's
have to
good.
say self deletion. That's the
Right.
term for it. So
They
yeah,
got
yeah,
time.
no. Yeah, because they don't fuck with that on the YouTube algorithm. They'll flag the
It
fuck
was
out of that
it was
shit.
some what we were just talking about. What it was some BK. What you say? Right before that. Right before that, and I was like, hold that thought.
I don't even know.
Was it about her being so young? He trying to pretty
It
much
was
mold
right
her.
after that. It was right after. We was talking about. You said the homie. The homie was after he expressed that Stokes
Oh yeah,
and
Yeah.
Marcus was
take that shit to
pedos
their
or
grave.
whatever. You had said, well, what kind of man would go onto a platform? And this is not me saying he's lying, but this is me saying, man, there's so many people out here that will use that platform just for that. What's what's
That's true.
the
That's
guy that
true.
lied, said he got jumped in Chicago? You remember that?
Yeah, but I'm
Oh
not saying like people won't go on their platforms and lie, but especially in our community as Black people, most Black men are not going to be open
those are
about
facts.
being R or M. They're especially not with a
Or
platform
yeah,
like he had. That's not stuff that we talk about. You know what I'm saying? That's not normal in our community. So for when I hear a man openly speak on stuff like
Getting
that, I
touched
am
on,
very
yeah.
much inclined to believe him because you gotta really be prepared to take a backlash and be looked at and get called all these different things because of something that happened to you and you were the victim and then you be victimized all over again.
Yep.
facts.
Most men don't put themselves in that position.
I mean, I agree with you. I just had to ask because like even then though, being behind closed doors, pause. But being behind closed doors with these superstars and really starting to see how their mentalities are and how they get when they lights start to fizzle out, no pun intended. But some of them will do strange things just to stay relevant, and it's sad,
That's true.
sad, but they will. They'll do everything from those type of activities in real life to keep going. So they will also lie, and that's not me saying that the homies lying, because so much of me, I've been around him, and the energy I get from him, man, he's a good person. He's a free spirited
Okay.
person. Uh, he you can tell that he done been through some stuff though. You because as a person that have been through some stuff myself, and my vibe, I know when I'm effed up. You know what I'm saying? I know when I'm in
Right.
the middle of a room and I got thoughts from the past bothering me and I'm faking it. So I get those type of vibes from him when I've been around him, which is not a bad thing. It's just a process of how we deal with stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
he don't personally give me this looking for clout, saying this type of vibe. It was just something that I wanted to put out there. Like there is people out there that do this, but the homies, he's been nothing but pretty good to me and my fiance as far as the work they've done. And it was definitely a topic that was on my head as far as Marcus Houston is concerned. I don't
Right.
necessarily see nothing wrong with him dating this 18-year-old, maybe specifically because I'm thinking about man's law and the laws that they done provided that run the world is
Fuck
so
man's law,
moral compass though, right? The shit I
moral
talk about.
compass, and law of nature.
You
That
right.
trumps man law any day.
You right. You right. I'm with you. I'm with you. And hey, check me. Correct me when
And
I'm
that,
wrong.
I mean, as a woman who's been through a lot, I would never condone a 18-year-old girl dealing with a man 38 years old. Been there, I've done that. I know what it is. That man ain't with you because he wants you. He wants your man. I've seen it, and I'm fortunate enough to have a strong enough man that you can't convince me to do shit. If I don't want to do it, I ain't doing it. I don't give a fuck. But I've seen friends of mine be so gone, wrapped up into this man, and can't escape. And they don't understand why is because your brain is still developing. So he is programming you, and now you're stuck
So
mentally.
is there that one in a million possibility where it's a older man or older
Yeah,
woman and vice versa?
a broken clock is right twice in a day.
Here you
Okay.
go. Here you go.
So
Yep.
I'm not gonna ever say
Well
that it's
said.
not possible, but more than likely, yeah, no. Think about yourself. Think about what you liked and what you were into as 18-year-old you in comparisons to what you like and enjoy now.
I'm with you. I'm with you. You're right. You definitely right. You definitely
I'm not
right.
even attracted to the same type of men that I liked at 18
Mm.
that I like now at 37.
That's why I say. That's why I say you got to date, not to spin off of what we talking about, but I think as a race period, we just get into, and I ain't talking about a color race, I'm talking about the human race. We get into
Mm-hmm.
these relationships and these, we're going to marry this person and be with them long term. You ain't even dated enough people to know what you like. So again, I'm glad that you guys have said some of the things that you said, because you totally make me feel and agree with you now. Like, you right. At 18, my mentality was nothing like this. It wasn't as hungry. It wasn't as passionate. I wasn't as patient. I didn't like this type of woman. Not to say that she ain't a great woman or attractive, but it was just a whole different everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. That's a
Yeah.
cold.
That girl is gonna wake up in 10 years and hate her life
What?
if it takes that long.
You
I'm
for
just saying, like, once she gets to a certain age of
real?
maturity and start actually living life and experiencing life and internet, seeing how other girls her age are living. Yeah, he got money and he can do this and that and the third. But at some point, she gonna be like, this nigga old, his thing don't really even work no more. She gonna be on to the next. And she gonna get out here and she gonna live her life. Most girls who start dating and date older men and get tied down early, once they get free, they get buck.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Buck, like Freak
They
Nick
get
Buck,
buck. Yeah,
like
hell yeah.
Freak Nick in
Hell
92.
yeah. Or they be doing that shit on the low and pretending like they such good girls and be thotterotties on the low.
Mm. She telling on y'all. She
I
telling on
don't care.
y'all.
I'ma tell the truth. I don't care. I'ma always speak the truth.
Oh, I can't wait till we have one of these nights where we just have a deep convo about that type of shit, and that's the only topic. And motherfuckers just chime in and be real honest about life. Hey, Tony, do men be thotties at like that type of age and shit? Cause I don't remember being
Hell
like,
yeah. But
Hell
it's
yeah.
okay. Society has
Hell
said
yeah.
that it's okay.
Right.
But women, we're not supposed to do it.
Right.
We're supposed to be virtuous and sit around and let you guys just sow your royal oats and fuck as many bitches as you. I'm sorry, do as many women as you want. And we're not supposed to do anything. We're just supposed to stick by our man and not have a life and hope that one day this man gets it together and loves me enough to commit to me.
hey, whoever that is on my James Worthy page, what's up, man? I can't see any of your comments. I'm just able to share on that page. We live on the YouTube. We also live on my Champ James Worthy page. We're gonna probably be up for like another 20 minutes. My anniversary's finna hit. We're gonna end the show kind of early, but you feel free to tap in, tune in with us every Wednesday. Hopefully the team is gonna be willing to take this show a little further, because Instagram need us as well.
Yeah.
They need us. They need Indiana. Indiana needs a vibe that is portrayed without a filter. When it's raw and real, though, not just raw. It's raw and real. People willing to take accountability.
Keyword real
Real.
and not this facade that everybody is just so gangster and tough.
It's very fugazi, man. I want to deal with more men and women this year. I mean that as a real title. Like, just again, I know I'm a man and I can take accountability. I could even at times I can. It may take a while for me to take accountability, but the fact that I can still take accountability, I pride myself on that, because that's some shit. It's very hard for people to do. A lot of people
True.
know in their head that it was them, they were the issue, or they fucked up, and they still won't apologize. Uh,
Exactly. I can't stand them type of people.
that's what homeboy on. The Gregory
I
guy,
know. Oh my God, he's so pussy. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta say him out.
Puss
Oh
in
But
Boots.
no, you could come. You can come.
Puss in Boots.
um
We call him.
yes, Puss in Boots was the perfect name. He was deleting our comments back and forth. I wish Pooh would have tapped in. Cause every time she commented, I would comment after her and I'll go back and look, our comments gone. He just kept
Hey Brenda, how you doing? Brenda, we talking about well, we talked about the teacher versus student. We just talked about that a little bit. We talked about Marcus Houston and him with his bride, whatever. A lot of folks have said that
His daughter.
he was grooming them. Um, Rihanna explained it to me in such a way that I truly agree with them. Now, yeah, I do think that's wrong, but some people have to hear it in that sense. I don't, because a lot of us go by man law. Even though I don't trust everything that the law provide, I still kind of go by the law. So and now we talking about what we ending it on. Just the our city period needs a platform like this where we can sit and truly conversate and laugh and get a little ticked off and then come back and laugh again. But we need this learning new words. BK started the show by letting us know that nice was originally a French word used to describe you as being foolish. And it makes so much fucking sense when you think about what you're saying. I'm gonna be nice to you. Oh, I ain't
Think
being
about the saying, nice guys finish last. Makes you really think.
They do. Again, everything makes you really think if you think like if you question it. Not if you think, if you question it, like the context of what this word really comes from. You remember when we were growing up, we was told gay mean happy, right?
Happy.
Yeah. That should have been my first sign to know that words have so much more power than we know, even how we speak over our lives and things of that nature.
Words, think about it like this. Growing up in school, we were always taught we're getting spelling words. Words are nothing but spells. So whatever you speak, so it will be.
I never thought about it like that. The way you rolled your eyes, but
For real. Because I never really understood that until, I got to where I am and the way I think now. And I think back about on a lot of things that I've said to people and I cursed myself
you right.
because words have power behind it. Words have meaning. And just because we know what they may mean now, we got to go back and figure out what they originally meant. So when you speak these words, you
You
know
know,
exactly what you're saying.
yeah,
Like people look at me or they may look at you funny when you say worthy rise and I say grand rising. It's a reason behind it. Yeah, I get y'all. People like to joke and make the hotel all that.
right.
But for me, when I rise, I don't wake up sad. Morning has two meanings. Yes, it has two spellings, but when you say it, it sounds exactly the same thing, which means the same energy is being put out. And the world and the energy force don't understand that you may be meaning the daytime. All they
That's
hear is the energy behind morning. So I rise like the sun. And when I rise, it's a grand thing. I ain't sad. I'm not upset. I am appreciative that I get to experience a new day. So it will always be grand rising for me. You are not going to hear good morning. Because what's good about morning?
I'm with you. I'm with you. It's a whole mind state. It's a whole battery pack put in when I say it. I can't hear you, BK. For some reason, we can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
We can hear you now, but you was like it looked
Oh,
like
I'm
you was
sorry.
off. You was.
No, I was just thinking because like it's so serious. Like, no, because people don't understand. Like another thing. I spoke my children into existence. I always said, I'm not having children until I'm at least 30 years old. Said I will not have a child. I tried in the midst of my 20s to have a child.
Mhm.
It never happened. It did not happen. I got pregnant when I was 29, 4 months. I gave birth to my son 4 months before I turned 30.
Mm.
I had my daughter at 31. I knew it. I spoke it. This is something that I knew that I wouldn't be mature enough to handle kids before that. So I spoke and I spoke and I spoke it for years. And it came into fruition because that's what I wanted. I can remember telling a girl, you ain't gonna be shit. And for many years, I wasn't shit. Because the words that I spoke unto her bounced off her and that energy hit me. So I take it with passion for real. I try to choose my words carefully because I understand that what you speak is what you get.
That's a fact. That's a
For
fact.
real.
No, I'll jump on that bandwagon with you. With me being a rapper or an artist, and the power of words is really really real with everything that I've dealt with. Thinking about the things I've said on music, and thank God I'm not shoot you in the head, or I'm not one of those. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? I'm not. I've been the thank God, because everything else, everything that I rapped about, the struggle or having to take the stairs is it's real. Like,
Hmm.
but on the flip side, I think that's why you do see so many just rappers, singers, period, singing about this shit, and it do happen. They do have these
Yep.
foreign cars, this amount of money, because the power of words is truly real. So you gotta watch what you ask for. Watch how you ask
Hmm.
for it. It's
Yep.
so much power in the tongue, and it ain't got nothing to do with sex. It's about
Exactly.
the whole spiritual realm. Um, you done got quiet over there, Tony. What you all right?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just listening to y'all.
I know we gonna end tonight a little early, bro. Cause me and wifey, I wanna be up under her as the clock strike 12 and give her a little hugs. She
Of
doing her
course.
assistant
Of
job,
course.
so she gonna be going to work tomorrow. We supposed to hang out Saturday, and then Sunday is right back to work. We're shooting some visuals. I'm uh I'm doing some shit, man. I think y'all gonna like it.
Oh, I checked out your what was that? The fuck you. The what is that? The arc of fuck you, is that what
Yeah,
it is?
yeah. What you think?
Oh, that shit was dope.
Thank you.
It was dope.
I freestyled that too.
Yeah.
Like really, really freestyled. I think I only said one or two of them lines ever before. The rest of the shit was new. But shout out to them, man. That's in Charlotte, and
Yeah,
that's
that
that's
shit was that was hard. That was hard.
as these are the platforms we want to open doors for other people to know about, so they can take advantage of them. They can go, they can get on here. Like,
Right.
again, this is we finna elevate this shit, y'all. I believe that I found two people that I can trust when it come to this type of shit, and we can capitalize on this in business as well. Uh, yeah, I can't express what be going on in my head, because I be futuristically seeing certain shit go on, but when I doubt it, it be crumbling small. I haven't had no doubts in a while about the things that are going on in my life, my career, the responses that I give to people, some of the responses that I don't give to people. Zakia, for being for an example, I'm gonna touch on that, and I think I'm gonna touch on it in a different way than anybody would think I would. After analyzing the situation, I kind of wish that I had to handle it differently, because at the end of the day, so many people are still watching me, and
Hmm.
I could teach so much more than teach one person a lesson, like not to fuck with me. The biggest lesson is, like, I know that sister hurting. She got something wrong with her, whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually, it's something wrong with her. At that point, I could have just simply cut ties. I don't have to embarrass people. I don't, because I don't get a kick out of it. It's a human thing for me. It's similar to the skunk giving off that scent when he feel, you know what I'm saying, fucked with.
Right.
But
Hmm.
my journey ain't gonna really, really, really take off until I can do these things with a grain of salt, like
Exactly.
let it just slide off me. So in the sense of that, I apologize to the everybody that believe in me, not her, but to everybody else because why? Because example today, 219 got on Buddy ass. You know what I'm saying? This is what we need to do. We need to gang up on the rest of the world. I ain't gonna divide one side of the city or one neighborhood for 12, 24 hours for no
Hell no,
reason.
it's all of us against everybody.
Facts. So I apologize to everybody that just didn't they like felt like I'm backtracking a little bit. Yeah, and I can't
Look,
say it won't happen again.
I accept your apology because I'll be 100% honest. I was a little hurt by your response because I expect more of you.
Understand?
You are on a journey of growth, development. Spiritually, you're growing as a man. You are so much more than the quick-witted jabs and like you said, the skunk giving off his scent. You're more than that. You're elevated beyond that point. So I don't want to see you backslide.
That's a
And I
fact.
get it. Everybody get triggered. We ain't perfect. We human.
Man, because like I said, I'd have spazzed out too. Like family, like this is part of the deal, my boy. You have this following, my nigga. Like this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to tag me. Like you would like. I worked on this. I worked hard on this. I spent money to get this shit done. Fuck is you on, my guy? Like I said, you already said you would have handled it differently, but like I said, that's not to say, like, yeah, depending on how I felt at the moment, I'd have flashed out on, like, nigga, went smooth off on that nigga. Like, you got me fucked up, my guy.
Yeah. Him a little less than what's her name? Zakia. I don't cause I was
Now he deserved it. Cause see, he has a platform. You got all these followings. You got all these people commenting on your stuff. You posting it. You acting like you dropping new heat. Like this your shit.
Right.
And then you talking about, oh, I was gonna give him a credit. No, you should have started off with that. Because
that's
if it was
Facts.
genuine and you was gonna give somebody they props, the very first status
would have been
would have
my
held that person.
I agree.
These are facts that I agree
And
with.
this man came and sat with me, had dinner with me on my birthday. But again,
Exactly.
these things is why we're gonna talk about these type of things. We gotta even then you gotta know how to be able to deal with these people, deal with them in a certain manner, and go about your business. Where it
This
does
gonna go a little left, but I don't care. Maybe this is a subject that we could talk about another day. But I'm not a religious person. I don't follow religion. That does not mean that I don't read the Bible and understand and take life lessons from it or any other quote unquote holy books, but I don't take them literal. I'm sorry, I don't see no ain't nobody coming from the sky to save me. I understand that the only person gonna save me is me. So I say this to say this. You have a Christ like spirit. You are on a journey where you are traveling up your 33 steps.
mm,
Everybody in the Bible is nothing more than a spirit that certain people possesses, and Buddy possesses the spirit of Judah. So you ran into one of them. It's gonna be many more on your journeys. You just gotta know how to handle it.
And then nigga trying to steal your identity.
He a Judah for
You,
material gain to get
yeah,
people to come and support him, to spend money with him. He'll knock you down, won't give you your credit, say fuck you, betray you, stab you in your back, just so he can gain some material shit. The same way Judah did Jesus in the Bible. 30 pieces of silver. So for a few pieces of change, he gonna stab you in your back like he did.
He'll regret it though. Karma deal with him. He was offended by me. He was offended by me calling him a pilgrim. He talking about got him in black groups. He say they didn't put him in black groups and stuff like that.
No, oh my God, Kevin.
He said, and Christopher Columbus didn't find America, buddy.
What? Oh, that was wild.
Yeah, bro. He don't went on the man motherfucking post and said, y'all been doing us like this forever. And another thing, buddy, Christopher Columbus didn't find America.
And he ended it with 219 versus everybody. Man.
I love it. I love it.
I love it too. That just shows you that you got a lot of people backing you. So you can't, as bad as you want to, you gotta fight your lower self and not get out your body and go for the jugular.
I am, and that's why we building this team. Is not even building. This is why this team is coming together. So you can have something small to lean on. So motherfucker can remind you, like, nah, you know, me and Chev work together beyond this, and we have to both ways check each other, not disrespect each other, but we check each other. We get a temperature check. Hey, bro, you running a fever. You might need to, you know what I'm saying? This is why this is good for us. So I'm gonna leave us with this. I appreciate it this night. I ain't got nothing to say. No Jerry Springer special ending or nothing like that. I enjoyed this conversation more than any conversation that we've had because we starting to get so much better. We starting to even shed a mic. We can tell when somebody ready to speak. I know what this shit finna do. I love y'all. I'll see y'all. I talk to y'all.
Before we go, I just want to say, anybody looking, I still got the nails. Prom season, I'm doing deals.
Oh yeah, you need to send me pictures. Send me a shitload of pictures so I could share it and say the exact same thing. My girl's doing prom deals. Get at her. We're gonna make that happen. We're gonna get some business popping. I know you already got your own business popping, but we're gonna move as a village. We're gonna make sure you get your business going.
Definitely.
You got anything to say, Tony?
No, peace and blessings to everybody. Think about some good shit before y'all go to bed tonight.
On God, go to sleep with that energy.
Yeah.
All
right, man. I'm out, man. I love y'all.
Happy anniversary and
love you
too.
Thank you, bro. You know I'm finna get the
happy anniversary to y'all.
Man, give me some buns. All right, y'all.
Yeah, y'all. Y'all finna do nasty stuff. Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you. You see me ending the show early, man. I love y'all, man.
Yeah.
You know, I don't never eat early, bro.
You finna get some butt.
Yeah, boy. I got my milking shorts. I'm out of here, bro. I love you, man. I'll talk to you in a minute.
All right.
Y'all know what it is,
bro.
man. All right, Brody. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all have been tapped into Church in a While with Worthy. My panel joined me, BK, Pretty Tony, also known as Chevy. Big Chevy Takashi. Today's topics was Marcus Houston, teacher versus student. We had other topics we weren't able to get to, but again, we just like having conversations, just making it feel good. It's a learning experience and shit. I'm the ninja, better known as Worthy, hailing from 219. That's Gary, Indiana, for you folks that don't know your area code. I'm an artist, not a rapper. I'm an artist. I use fashion, art, and music as my canvas. Tap in with us at Wednesday every night. We go live randomly the other days, but every Wednesday night you can catch us, man. We trying to add 5 more people to the panel so we can have 7 on the panel, which will mean there'll be a lot of different opinionated people, but we're able to respect each other's opinions and, just talk about it. I'm out, man. My anniversary's in a couple minutes. Got to get up out of there. Love y'all. Stop talking with my hands so much. I ain't even playing no music. Actually, I'm gonna play some music for y'all. Let it roll out like.
Really outside, I'm who they trying to be.
They trying to beat me straight up.
We buying for keys, y'all goofies be signing the lease.
Hey man, we ain't leasing that.
Can't teach you the game, but no, I can't do it for free.
Never that.
Forget their opinions,
Yeah, yeah.
they ain't even winning.
Straight up, man.
Yeah,
They don't even be doing nothing. But got
Straight
so
up.
much to say you did.
forget their opinions,
Forget them.
they ain't even winning.
They ain't even winning.
You live and breathe. Yeah. It's your favorite weirdo. Weird clothes, stressed out pillows. I feel when my peers call me weird, this shit's a compliment. Cause when I hear that shit, it boosts my confidence. Talking with the killers, moonwalking in the trap. I'm that nigga selling Thriller, you can smell it through the pack. Zombie, fuck your vouch, nigga. All I need is an ounce, nigga. No matter the product, I'm in the field, in the house with it. Still off the chain like a runaway slave. Boss mentality, I mob through, just try and get me. It's the same, they do anything for a little bit of fame. Nowadays, they do anything to big up they little name. I swear to blow up niggas a jump on a live grenade. IP to them ninjas, take that to the grave. When life gave me lemons, I wasn't tripping, I pissed on it. Added ice, sold it to my fake friends, it's lemonade. It was going in 60 seconds, now that's a minute made. Niggas screaming, I got the juice, now homie, I ain't Mr. Pure. Bitches wanna hang out, hope I ain't Mr. Cooper. White folks still acting stupid, burning crosses, carrying nooses. Black folks sitting down, talk about peace and some truces. I'm like, I got your piece. I know you seen what they did to Deuce Kid. Blaming on the drugs or the scenes from my favorite movies. Or my nightmares, reality, my dreams seem pretty lucid. Just popped a few pills while I'm at it. IP the juice kid. If I wasn't going stupid in the booth, I'd pour out some juice shit. This for the dreamers who sleep with the dreamers. This for the schemers who plot on the schemers. Salute to all my kings and my queens. Rock middle fingers to the haters and non-believers. This for the dreamers who sleep with the dreamers. This for the schemers who plot on the schemers. Salute to all my kings and all my queens. Rock middle fingers to the haters and non-believers. Lord have mercy. Was never try and be perfect, just try and be worthy. I'm thinking, Lord have mercy. Was never try and be perfect, just try and be worthy. And any title I bestow on myself. Work. As you live and breathe. Yeah. It's your favorite weirdo. Weird clothes, stressed out pillows. I feel when my peers call me weird, this shit's a compliment. Cause when I hear that shit, it boosts my confidence. Talking with the killers, moonwalking in the trap. I'm that nigga selling Thriller, you can smell it through the pack. Zombie, fuck your vouch, nigga. All I need is an ounce, nigga. No matter the product, I'm in the field, in the house with it. Still off the chain like a runaway slave. Boss mentality, I mob through, just try and get me. It's the same, they do anything for a little bit of fame. Nowadays, they do anything to big up they little name. I swear to blow up niggas a jump on a live grenade. IP to them ninjas, take that to the grave. When life gave me lemons, I wasn't tripping, I pissed on it. Added ice, sold it to my fake friends, it's lemonade. It was going in 60 seconds, now that's a minute made. Niggas screaming, I got the juice, now homie, I ain't Mr. Pure. Bitches wanna hang out, hope I ain't Mr. Cooper. White folks still acting stupid, burning crosses, carrying nooses. Black folks sitting down, talk about peace and some truces. I'm like, I got your piece. I know you seen what they did to Deuce Kid. Blaming on the drugs or the scenes from my favorite movies. Or my nightmares, reality, my dreams seem pretty lucid. Just popped a few pills while I'm at it. IP the juice kid. If I wasn't going stupid in the booth, I'd pour out some juice shit. This for the dreamers who sleep with the dreamers. This for the schemers who plot on Cheers to the haters and non-believers. Just for the drink.
That means you're connected, guy. Now, if I said it's that this is a friend of ours, that would mean you were made, guy. Like I'm
Real life though. Hey. Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for. Heard you looking for us. We ain't hard to find. Mob ties from the east side. Still twisting fingers. Still throwing signs. Mob ties from the east side. A friend of yours is a friend of mine. Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for us. We ain't hard to find. Mob ties from the east side. Still twisting fingers. Still throwing signs. Mob ties from the east side.
Mob
Heard you
ties.
looking for us. We ain't hard to find.
Ninja mask, not cause it's Halloween, but I'm from Scary Gary. The type to honk the horn every time I slide past the cemetery. Me and Mad through throwing signs, but we ain't playing Pictionary. She pissed, she said I got away with the words, but she love my dick, I'm such a dictionary. This shit started with a vision, I guess I am a visionary. I know I'm finna fuck the game, and I ain't thinking missionary. From the back, doggy style, classic shit. I'm on the west now like Snoop now. I will not lie down, it's power in my truth, clown. I been brazy, be good, do great. East side, mob ties, don't know what it is, but it's something in that suitcase. Wise guy, but still fresh to death, matching my shoelace. Cameraman can't take the shit, can close up, I ain't talking toothpaste. Scope on that thing, in case you need your mouthwash. Ask about me, mythical creature, I'm something like a Sasquatch. Two-strap, Oshkosh, east side. Holding my peace, throwing up the peace sign.
Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for us. We ain't hard to find. Mob ties from the east side. Still twisting fingers. Still throwing signs. Hey. Mob ties from
real
the
life
east
though.
side. A friend of yours is a friend of mine. Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for us. We ain't hard to find.
Be like, something for you. Something for you. What the fuck am I doing? I said I was too fucking with Cupid. Man, that little motherfucker is stupid. I know I'm not the smartest, but my hardest, not the target. Him and his arrow should be motherfucking shooting. Last ship crash. Let me suck in the ruin. Expecting random texts like, nigga, the fuck is you doing? Hard to tell when you winning, when you so used to losing. You either sipping tea or spilling tea. Just know that it's brewing. Is this love or is this lust? Who can I trust? I'm hoping us. I'm mature now, yeah, I'm grown as fuck. Just trying to break your walls down and help you open up. Long as you stay down, I'ma hold you up. Type to hold your hell while you throwing up. You know your own limits, shit, you grown as fuck. Let Flex tell you how I feel while I hit this blunt. Yikes. Yeah. I got something for you. Be like, I got something for you. Something in reach. Oh, you feeling me now? Sprint to the phone when I call. Oh, you hearing me now? Literally how I used to fuck at the next tail. Now we dreaming of getting our own place. Even when I'm at away games, I'm thinking of home base. Praying I make it safe, praying I make it too. When you in love in return, that's what couples do. We fight, we fuck, but that don't make it cool. We fight, we fuck. Ooh, we fight, we fuck. I wanna argue. Let's talk, conversate, and find a breakthrough. Fuck being comfortable and not the Huxtable. But be clear, I jump off a cliff for you. If you ratting, I'm rolling, be a rock to a stoner. Blazing the ganja, stay away from the drama. Stay chasing the calm, we got so much in common. She got me meeting her mama, might let her meet mine too. Like, yeah. Can I get some in return? Yeah. Mixtape shit, nigga. We try to bring that shit back. She wanna surf with a ninja. I told her. She wanna surf with a ninja. I told her come and get wavy. Introduced her to my sister. Now she thinks she my lady. I brought her to the frat. My brothers keep screaming shit worthy, you crazy. I fucked her with no rubber. I'm praying, oh God, she don't have a baby. Now she giving me money, that's what I cost. Fuck, you pay me. I'm fucking with a boo, little nigga. My barber, I told him come fade me. He swore it was all love. Why the fuck when he talk, feel like hating? I move like a god, but no demon time shit. You might think I'm Satan. She wanna surf with a ninja. I told her come and get wavy. Turned a nigga to mashed potatoes. He tried to play with my gravy. I told him the thanks for giving. She be trying to color my greens. I'm fuck with no vegetarians, but we like to swallow beans. Mask on when we get the bag. This shit like Halloween. Mask on so we get the bag. All you hear is a lot of screams. Baby, 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 baby. She asked me what year I was born. I responded, little bitch, the 80s, 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 80s. She reading my tats and shit. She looked at my hand and said, fuck you, pay me, pay me, pay me, pay me. I'm screaming at work, this what you get when you surf with a ninja, little baby. She wanna surf with a ninja. I told her come and get wavy. Introduced her to my sister. Now she screaming she my lady. I brought her to the frat, my brother screaming shit worthy, crazy. I fucked her back to back to back, no rubber, she just had a baby. Baby, 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 baby. I'm putting my life on the track. These niggas in the back like worthy, you crazy, 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 crazy. Just giving a crack, straight no in the 80s.
Free that nigga Max B, nigga.
Mixtape shit, no soul, nigga.
The real way.
You are now surfing with the ninja. James Worthy. Yeah. The wave is upon you niggas. I told her come and get wavy. I told you life's a beach.
Wavy. I sit out there LA and shit, man. High-end stores,
baby, baby.
Real
You
wavy
wanna surf
shit.
with a ninja? Mixtape shit, nigga. We try to bring that shit back. She wanna surf with a ninja. I told her. She wanna surf with a ninja. I told her come and get wavy. Introduced her to my sister. Now she thinks she my lady. I brought her to the frat. My brothers keep screaming shit worthy, you crazy. I fucked her with no rubber. I'm praying, oh God, she don't have a baby. Now she giving me money, that's what I cost. Fuck, you pay me. I'm fucking with a boo, little nigga. My barber, I told him come fade me. He swore it was all love. Why the fuck when he talk, feel like hating? I move like a god, but no demon time shit. You might think I'm saying. I'm in love with the hustle shit. It was built by my struggle. I can't front, took a few fronts, but mostly I got off the muscle. If you ever fronted me, I ain't pay you, probably fronting on me, so fuck you. Act me all black, spit like that. Thinking Donald Duck who? Cause niggas is goofy, Disney movie, yeah, yeah, yeah. Get caught with the toolie, now you ratatouille, yeah, yeah, yeah. Miss Fista, my flow Spinelli on the stretch. I ain't ducking no wreck. Who wanna play that toy recess? So retarded, magic school bus full of shooters. Paper in my trapper, keep us sticking to the ruler. Culinary art school, in that kitchen cooking. Don't care who, stop and stare and give a fuck who looking. They say I do too much to care what niggas doing. Heard you howling at the moon, is you a wolf or you just wolfing? You say you going dumb, no you just looking stupid. I heard you ask about the game, hey bitch it's groovy. Real nigga DNA, and my chromosomes, they don't get the pig like the shit been photobomb. It was wrong with filthy animals to stay home alone. So I hit the fucking streets and I got my hustle on. I'm in love with the hustle shit. It was built by my struggle. I can't front, took a few fronts, but mostly I got off the muscle. If you ever fronted me, I ain't pay you, probably fronting on me, so fuck you. Act me all black, spit like that. Thinking Donald Duck who? Cause niggas is goofy, Disney movie, yeah, yeah, yeah. Get caught with the toolie, now you ratatouille, yeah, yeah, yeah. Miss Fista, my flow Spinelli on the stretch. I ain't ducking no wreck. Who wanna play that toy recess? Yeah, I'm cool, but I got my heater, man. shit on jumbo, yeah, goddamn. I wish a nigga would, Pinocchio. Your hoe call me daddy, she think a nigga Geppetto. I say quit playing, fuck you say. Get money, handle business, that's the plan. I'm in love with the hustle shit, it was built by my struggle. I came front, took a few fronts, but mostly I got off the muscle. If you ever front me, I ain't pay you, probably frontin' on me, so fuck you. Act me all black, spit like that, thinking Donald Duck who? Cause niggas is goofy, Disney movie, yeah. Get caught with the tootie, now you ratatouille, yeah. Miss Fister, my flow spinelli on the stretch. I ain't ducking no wreck, who wanna play that so recess?